As we speak, the city of Chesapeake is getting a special honor.
A 5.5-ton steel beam from the World Trade Center in New York. 10 on your side's Ann McNamara is live at the ceremony with more. Ann, what's going on there now?
We just finished the national anthem, and if you hear loud noise, that's because they are expecting, and there it is, the military flyover, again, to honor those fallen 10 years ago on September 11th. Now, if you take a look at the stage, what's on that stage, the banner, the first thing you see, all of those names in that fine print and in the bold, the different flights they were on. You know, below that, I know it's difficult to see, but below that is that beam, that 5.5-ton steel beam. It's from the North Tower. It's about 20 feet long. And they also have two other special artifacts here today at the Virginia Freedom Festival. One, a 300-pound chunk limestone, that from the Pentagon. The other, a smaller one, a rock from Shanksville, Pennsylvania, of course, the site where Flight 93 crashed. And we also have some special people here in the crowd today. There's the youngest survivor of the September 11th attacks, an 11-year-old boy who was actually enrolling in preschool that day 10 years ago. And there also is the undersheriff of Chesapeake. He's here, and he actually went to New York to pick up this beam himself.
When they brought it out of Hangar 17, we were told it was going to be on the wooden pallets all covered up. Well, when they brought it out, it was just raw steel. And I remember stepping back a little bit, and I just felt like I needed to cover it up as quickly as possible for the honor and integrity of it.
The undersheriff just finished speaking here. Again, he's the one who went it down. He said it was extremely emotional. You heard him there. He almost stepped back, and he said he almost broke down as well. And the question, where will this beam go after this? Well, it's going to stay here in Chesapeake. They're not exactly sure where it will be on display, but they say before the city makes a decision, they want to make sure they bring it around to all the schools so all the younger children, many of them who weren't even alive 10 years ago, can get a chance to see it and to feel this part of history. Reporting live in Chesapeake, I'm Ann McNamara, 10 on your side.
Hey, and I'm wondering, looking around the crowd there, if you can give us kind of a sense of who's come out to the park today. You mentioned the youngest survivor out there, but who's out there and what are they telling you? What are their reasons for being there?
Well, there's a large crowd here, and even more coming at us as the ceremony really gets underway. But you see, a lot of people were alive that day, but there are those few children, those under 10 years old, who weren't. And, of course, their parents bringing them here today to kind of get a sense of what this day is about and what it will mean to them when they start to understand. Again, also we see in the crowd veterans, people who are proud of what people did for this country. And like I said, we do have that special guest, the youngest survivor of the September 11th attacks.
It's good to keep spreading the word for those who weren't around, and those who are, they can share the story.
Really
Ann McNamara, yes.
Touches everyone.
It does.
Yeah.
Live in Chesapeake for us. Thank you, Ann.